Wild one. Wait, I've been seeing clips of
throughout
this
my time
on
on Earth,
TikTok.
I've
Hold
gotten
on.
to see some of the greatest athletes ever. And sometimes a single individual comes around and changes the game altogether. Someone comes in and dominates in such a way that has you contemplating self-deletion as you hear this against your team.
Hurry! Way downtown! Bang! Bang!
Steph Curry, the greatest three-point shooter of all time. I hate to say it, but he, Kevin Durant, and the Golden State Warriors are the sole reason I checked out on the NBA back in around 2018. That is simply how dominant they were. And I don't know if it's just like a light-skin thing, as if they're required to go through a humiliation ritual to obtain their powers.
How you doing?
To both Patrick Mahomes
How you
and
liking
Will
the new
Smith.
apartment? It's looking nice, right? It's looking nice. How you doing though? Hope your day's well.
We all know that years ago, Patrick's girlfriend at that time, Brittany, was embarrassing him with countless tweets, fan interactions, and videos featuring his worthless brother Jackson.
All those people that doubted us and hated on us and thought we were gonna lose this day.
Now, to be completely fair to her, I feel like she has calmed down with most of that and really distanced herself from the sideshow brother.
Right. I'm Patrick Mahomes' brother. Bro. Talk about ugh. Bro. Hey, you doing good? I'm glad.
And as for my guy Will, y'all know his legacy was tarnished because his wife loves to emasculate him every chance she gets.
Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me if you could film.
Oh, I would say actually don't film me right now. Why are you filming me? That's so bunk. And then for her to post it is crazy.
I'm still dealing with foolishness.
And we have also talked in the past how Steph's wife
Ayesha
is yet another one of these women who does this exact same thing. I think the downfall really began the night of June 16th, 2016, when LeBron would score 41 points, evening up the NBA Finals at 3 games apiece, before eventually coming back in historic fashion from being down 3-1 to Steph Curry and the Warriors. Following that night, Ayesha would tweet that the NBA was rigged, and that she had just witnessed it with her own 2 eyes. To me, this was the first sign that she was beyond willing to speak her mind, no matter what the cost and how it could affect her husband and his career. Keep in mind, Steph has always kept his head—
the NBA literally can't be rigged, though. It literally can't be rigged, though. Because it's literally based on skill, no? Isn't that the whole point of it? Odd.
Down and his nose clean. Like, I'm talking about absolutely no scandals on or off the court, while also pocketing a cool $1 billion along the way. And I feel like when Steph was first going off, really making a name for himself, everyone loved his family. He was bringing out the baby to the press conference.
I remember all the family
wife was
stuff.
Doing the cooking show.
Like,
but it was simply not enough for Ayesha, and over time, it's really just gotten more and more embarrassing. First 6 years ago, we had this clip from the Red Table Talk, where relationships go to die. Ayesha went on there with the Sith Lord herself, and also Steph's mother of all people, and she had this to say about yearning for attention from other men. Because there are women out there constantly thirsting over her husband, and she wanted some of that same lust.
Something that really bothers me and, like, honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like, there are all these women, like, throwing themselves, but me, like, the past 10 years, like, I don't have any of that. Like, I have zero, this sounds weird, but, like, male attention.
Why do you want it? Like, why do you want it? You know what I'm saying? Like, not even like attention. She's specifically talking about male attention. Why do you want that? girly.
And so then, like, I begin to internalize it, and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're not looking.
What?
You're not
Like,
looking. You're not even. But I'm gonna tell you something.
Now, her saying all that while Curry's mom is sitting right next to her is downright insane to me. She even tries to save her by saying, oh, you're not looking for that girl. What does it matter?
something wrong with
You're
me?
not.
Like,
You're not looking.
what?
You're not
Like,
looking.
And keep in mind, they did get married fairly young, so maybe she did not get to experience all of the things that she wanted to. But saying that you crave the attention of other men when you're already a mother and a wife for years at that point is strange. And
Really
something that she really
crazy.
should have kept to herself or talked about in private. And that is really going to be a running theme in this video. You know, it's not like it's wrong to have feelings because relationships are complicated and they go through various stages.
Yeah.
But hey, here comes Jada to give her some advice.
Because I dealt with that for years too. Like, and I was young, like you.
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh my
not
God.
fair.
I mean,
because I don't want it, but
Yeah.
it'd be nice to know that, like, someone's looking.
but
That
when
can
your
get
radar's
dangerous.
turned off, right?
That
when
can
you're
get
real,
dangerous.
Don't ever think for 1 minute that it ain't no.
This
some
is
men
she
out
is
there looking
literally example A, B, C, all the way to Z, bro. Wanting the freaking looks, getting them, and then the acting on them, and that's crazy, and that's insane. Why do you what? It's like I get it, but I don't at the same time, because it's like before I got with my wife, I wanted lady attention because, you know, I was looking for a little mate, I was looking for a little song, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I got my girl, and then I was like, I'm good skis. I'm really good skis, bro. When people flirt with me at my job, I get so, there's like a visceral reaction. Like, I get so uncomfortable. Like, this man was like, I was taking his order, and he was like, hey. Anybody ever told you you're beautiful? Anybody said that today? Yes, my wife. And I handed him his change, and I kept it pushing. Because why are you talking to me like that? What gives you the right? Chat. What gives him the right to talk to me like that? Like, ew. Take 3 steps back. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
at you like I wish. Honestly. And I'm gonna tell you who knows that more than anybody.
Yeah, so Curry's mom even tells her, like, this is a dangerous line to walk.
Yeah.
Your radar's turned.
Now, the next instance of embarrassment would occur on yet another daytime talk show,
It's like
The Real.
it's every show that, like, I would never go on, because the only things that come out of those shows is terrible clips that get people canceled. The Red Table, I used to watch that shit crazy religiously because it was just so good. Not in like production, sure, but like just the tea. Every guest, the tea was so hot. It was piping and delectable. And it's like, I would never.
Does go viral time and time again because of what happens after they bring out this old up shirtless dude named Marcel.
Marcel.
Now, the hand gesture there is just absolutely diabolical, and I get that she's like joking, but if the tables turned and Steph was doing
Why
the same
is she
thing,
acting like a single lady? Like, am I bugging? She's acting like a single woman. What in the world? Okay.
around some cocktail waitress on a podcast, I think that both women and men would think that that shit is pretty wild. And it's funny how it's always another woman on the show who immediately sees what she's doing as crazy and tries to get her to stop. And during this same interview, she would also go on to put Steph's love for feet on display. Yes, I'm serious.
This is gonna turn into a whole other thing, but my husband really loves my feet.
Oh, I love that.
And so, like, the light was hitting him just right that day. And so I was like, let me just snap this photo and take a picture of my feet.
Look at freaking, I forgot her name. She is baffled. She said, why are you showing this on on daytime television. Yo, Lonnie, that's what her name is.
Snap this photo and send him a picture of my feet. So I always say, like, when he says to send nudes, like, that's what he's getting, a picture of my bare feet. I don't know if he's happy about that, but that's okay.
And like I said, there is nothing inherently wrong with him beating his meat to feet, but some things are once again better kept private.
All right, girl, now we know something about him. He likes feet.
Why are we passing the phone?
He's going to kill me.
And with these latest antics, it's really only gotten worse. As a couple weeks back, Ayesha went on the Call Her Daddy podcast to talk about how she has felt discontent with her life as a mother from time to time, and how it's basically hard to deal with her not being the star of the show.
What?
4 kids. Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
No. So, I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals. And I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life. So it's like, it's one of those things like you don't know what you actually don't know what you want.
And it's fine to look back in retrospect and acknowledge hard moments where maybe you question your life path or your decisions, or maybe even your identity, but later she says this is something that still bothers her till this day.
But after my daughter turned 1, I remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like, this doesn't feel right. I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too. And I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and I'm not home, like did you experience that?
I still experience that. I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking about this. If you lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself, like even the things that made me feel confident.
Okay, so she just lost herself in the marriage. That makes sense. That makes complete sense. That's not embarrassing.
Cool. Then what
if you can create your own website?
Bro. But yeah, losing yourself in a marriage is really, or just a relationship is really, that's very common. Like, you get so attached to the other person that the both of you become one person. Which sounds cute, romantic, ooh, exciting. But in actuality, you are 2 different people, 2 different sets of goals, two different ways of life. And you're just saying to each other, hey, I like you so much that I want to, you know, be side by side with you in this journey that is life. Is that cool? Yeah, that sounds amazing. But you can lose yourself. You can be like, their lane is my lane. We are the lane. And that's kind of how it goes.
A very successful person on her own merit. Like, don't get me wrong,
yeah,
being
no, she
his
had that
wife
cooking
likely
show or
opened
something.
most of these doors for her in these situations, but she also hit home runs with her opportunities, having several very successful restaurants. She has also been highlighted time and time again on magazines and even having her own TV shows.
Yeah, so she's doing her
I'm just
thing.
saying, it's not like she's some silent woman in the corner only there to appease her husband. Yet she still comes off as insecure, but then again, she did say that she thought that she would be the breadwinner, despite also knowing that Curry was going to be a high draft pick, making massive waves in college when they met.
I didn't know that he was gonna end up playing basketball. Like, he said he wanted to.
I didn't know he was gonna play basketball. I met him when he was playing basketball. It's crazy.
Be a high school basketball coach. Like, I thought I was gonna be like the girl out there getting it. So I didn't know.
I don't know. I just don't really understand how someone can come off as someone grateful after having such a...
I don't understand how you can think he was gonna be a high school basketball teacher when, like, people dedicate their whole lives to being in the NBA. I'm not really understanding how he can just kind of shimmy his way into there by accident, is what it's sounding like. And that's kind of crazy to say, because he probably put in a lot of work, a lot of dedication. And she's just like, yeah, whatever.
Fortunate hand dealt to them in life. Like, she has 1 million times the opportunity that other women have. I'm talking about nannies, endless therapy, countless money, and endless doors of opportunity being open to build an identity away from simply being a wife and mother, which it is very apparent to me that Steph has allowed her to explore. And yet she just comes out to crap on it every couple of years. I mean, to me, we all have a role to play in our life and our various relationships, and I don't know if she needed more dating experience or to get out the mud on her own, but to me, she really just comes off as if she had a full ride at Jada's school of embarrassing your husband. I mean, you would never catch LeBron's wife on this shit. Out here taking
I did not know
backstage
this man was
photos
married.
with Drake. Like, she won't even take a picture with a male fan because she knows the narratives that could spark from that. And I want to make it clear, in no way am I saying that women need to, like, sit back and be silent and try and look good, or that they can't have an identity outside of their family.
But, like, here's the thing, though, because I feel like social media forgets this. There are people that literally don't want to be in the limelight. There are, like, my wife is one of them. She does not, like, she likes being on stream because she likes you guys and she likes playing and stuff, but, like, she doesn't actually ever want to, you know? And that's completely fair. That's completely normal.
Or their husbands. If anything, I think the exact opposite. I think that those things are very healthy. I'm just saying that it seems like every time she opens her mouth, it's always bad and embarrassing. Like, maybe she just needs to stop doing these interviews. I don't really know what the solution is. But yes, every time she goes viral, it's for something like this. But either way, I do want to know what
I feel like maybe she's upset about being always attached to her family. Like, it's never, like, about her. It's always about her and how her role in the family and how, like, on top of being a homemaker, she's also a chef. That's so crazy. Like, that would get annoying. Sure, that would get really frustrating. But then to be like talking about the thing that you're mad, like, it's just, I don't know. That's a lot. Okay, so he got to